This is my video review of the Chef'n Food Grater Dual Purpose in apricot color. And they call it dual purpose because it has a large size shred on one side and a small size shred on the other side. Now I'm going to show you how I make potato pancakes using this shredder. I like to keep most of the peel of the potato on, and you want to have a small piece of onion and your potatoes clean the outside skin. And I like to use both of the surfaces on here. I use about 70% of the smaller shredding size. And this you just lay right on your cutting board. And you flip it over, you can see that's the size of the shred. And then you flip it over, it goes to the larger shred. And you can see it's got larger shreds right there. So this really works great. As you can see, it's very easy to use. Just take your potato, move it along, and then you take your onion, and you want to go on the small shred side. And just run that along like that. What that'll do is it'll shred the onion up almost into a very fine shred. And just go a little slow towards the end. You don't need a safety guard. It doesn't really hurt if you run your fingers across this slowly. And go back to your potato. After you've done the shredding, you want to gather it up and you want to put it in a screen to get the excess water out of it. And you want to push down using your hand, and that gets the excess water out of it. Then we're going to put this in the mixing bowl. We're going to add the rest of the ingredients. We're going to add some parsley flakes, about almost a tablespoon of that. We're going to add some onion powder, about 2 teaspoons, and some black pepper, and 2 eggs. And I forgot, you also want to add about 2 teaspoons of salt. You also want to add about 1/4 cup of plain breadcrumbs. And you want to mix that all together. And then after you mix it thoroughly, we're going to pan cook it in some olive oil. So you want to heat up a non-stick pan, and you want to put your olive oil on the pan, let that oil heat up. Put a pretty decent amount, and you might want to add a little spray oil to get the oil to move around, and then move the pan around a little bit to get it nice and level. Let that heat up. I have the fire at about the 3/4 position. And I have my mixture right here of the potatoes and all of the eggs and the other ingredients. And you just want to take about a little over a golf ball size and lay it in the pan. You don't want to do more than 3 at a time, maybe 4, because you want to have ample space for it to flatten out. Then take your spatula and flatten it out to the thickness that you want. What I've found is a thickness of about 1/4 inch works the best, so that it cooks thoroughly, properly, has the right texture. As you can see, I patted it down to about 1/4 inch, and let that cook and brown on one side, and you'll know when it's ready, and we'll flip it. Okay, so you see it's browning on the edges there, so It's time to flip it. And pat it down a little bit. Let it finish cooking. After you flip it, it'll take much less time to cook, so watch it. I'm going to lower the flame down to half and just keep an eye on it, and then do 3 at a time next time and you'll be all set. And there you have it. Delicious homemade potato pancakes using the Chef'n 2-in-1 grater. Great product. So, overall impressions of the Chef'n dual grater. I think it's a great product. It's a great value. Very easy to clean after you use it. You just rinse it off in water. Don't even need any soap. I love the fact that it has 2 different sizes for the shredding, and I love the way they have the leg set up, and it's on a simple angle, and it works really well on your cutting board. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my video review channel, and I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.